Welcome to Riverfront Stadium, where I'm about to play the rubber game of a three-game series between the 1979 Pittsburgh Pirates and the Big Red Machine, the 1975 Cincinnati Reds. The Pirates are in third place in the NL East with a 30-23 mark, 6 games back. Behind the 79 Expos at this time. The Reds are in first place by a game over the 77 Dodgers. Their record is 34-19. As you can see, I have the Strat Baseball game pulled up on the computer. They have a manual entry mode, so I roll the dice or use the Yahtzee dice roller and input the stats as I go. The game is ready to start. Got everything set up before I turned on the video. Gary Nolan is starting for the Reds. You can see in the win-loss column his real-life stats of 15-9 and so on. And directly underneath you can see in the season so far he is 4-0 with a 2.01 ERA and the rest of the stats there. Underneath you can see the Pittsburgh lineup. Marino about to lead off, so his numbers are displayed on the screen. Real life in the first column, 695 at-bats in real life and hit 282, and noticed just as I was talking that he is hitting 282, exactly the same in the project so far. This is the 54th game of the season. Marino has 26 stolen bases, as you can see. So some of the other setup that I have here that people may be interested in, you can see some charts, the Cox chart from the league that I used to be in, and above is a fielding chart along with a control and strikeout chart, and over here we have unusual card to randomize unusual plays as they come up in the game. So when I'm playing, here in front of me is of course the cards and everything, and I input the game stats right here as I go, and then I can just look up if I ever need to refer to those charts, and I can look to the side here and I have my game booklet. So everything is all set. Do want to emphasize that while I'm using the enemies, so to speak, the enemies software, I never ever use autoplay. I always roll the dice and generate the APBA result from the cards and then input it into the game. If Baseball for Windows had a manual entry mode, I would be all over it, but they do not. And I've tried Ballstat, and I think it's wonderful, but I don't really care to input stats after a game. I'm all about wanting to play the games. So Excel spreadsheets and Ballstat and all those things are fine for some people, but for me, yeah, I can't do it. So I invested in this so that I could have stat tracking. So I will pause this and get things set up, and we will be underway in Riverfront Stadium to see what happens between the 79 Pirates and the 75 Reds.